Hi guys! Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Carcy. I am back. I'm very sorry kung hindi ako nakapag-upload ng videos for the past month or past 2 months. But now, since this is a very special video, I've been actually preparing this video for about a month now. And this is actually a collaboration with other Filipino nurses in other parts of the world. So, okay ba yun? And it will be a very nice video, I could say, because you will see the difference. It's gonna be like a bit of a comparison video. Okay, why don't we meet my friends Jaypee, Lee, Jen, George, and Ryan from different 5 other countries like the States, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and of course, United Kingdom. Okay, so let's start the video. Oh, wait lang. Don't worry guys, syempre hindi tayo papahuli. Kasama dyan ng Germany. Care of, featuring, yours truly, Carcy.
Hi, my name is Manong George and I'm a UK registered nurse.
Hi guys, my name is John Felix Martin and I'm a registered nurse here in New Zealand.
Hello everyone! Kamusta po kayong lahat dyan? Ako nga po pala si Ryan. Kinagagalak ko po kayong makilala and I am a registered nurse dito po sa may Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
My name is Jen. I'm a Filipino registered nurse here in Australia.
Guten Tag zusammen. My name is Maria Karen Guerrero Viola, or just call me Carcy, and I'm a Filipino nurse here working in Alemania, Germany.
My name is Fernandez, and I'm a registered nurse here in the USA.
So, nandito na po ako sa UK for over 10 years. And ang unang-una ko pong test noon is the IELTS academic. After the IELTS, from interview with the agency, it took us 3 buwan lang. And nakalipad na po kami dito sa UK. Nag-overseas nursing program kami. Short program lang yun for 6 months. And then we finally got our PIN. Ngayon po, just to let you know, ang mga nurses ngayon, when they come here in the UK, they take not just the English exam, but they would also have the CBT and the OSCE tests. Now, English. English po ang gamit na salita dito, but there are certain words that you'd have to learn pagdating nyo dito.
I started my application back in 2017. I was also a registered nurse in Singapore. Initially thought I could immediately work here as a nurse. Ang tinake ko lang na exam, English test, which is during that time 2017. IELTS pa yung popular na English test. For the IELTS, I completed other documents and then I submitted to AFRA, which is the governing body here. Parang PRC yung sa atin. And then I took a 3-month bridging course, initial registration for overseas nurses. Although may mga bali-balita na mag-extend daw siya in 6 months. Pero recently, they are planning to outcome-based assessment. Meron ng exam. You can check out AFRA's website for the updated news. Yung language dito is English. That's why one of the requirements, take an English test. For the IELTS, score of 7 on each section. Listening, writing, reading, and speaking should be 7 and above. And of course, the total band score should be 7 and above as well.
So dito sa may Alberta, ang pagkakaalam ko, so meron kami tinatawag na NNAS. Ayun yung National Nursing Assessment Service. So kung ikaw ay isang registered nurse, internationally educated nurse sa Pilipinas, you have to submit your paper sa may NNAS. And if you qualify for refresher course, bibigyan ka nila ng palugit to, what do you call this? To submit all the paperwork that you need, like the IELTS. And then your transcript of records from the Philippines and then your PRC license. Sa mga in-approve nila for refresher course kasi, you need to have at least 1,700 hours. So, kapag hindi ka pasok doon in the last 4 years, kasi kailangan nila ng 1,700 hours in the last 4 years, is, bibigyan ka nila ng choice. Pwede ka mag-ARNA. It's actually 2-day exam siya. So, yung first day of exam is skills. And then, yung written exam. If you fail the RNAP, you need to go back to zero nursing dito sa may Canada. But if you pass, you go to the bridging program. So, ganun yung processing dito sa may country na, sa may Alberta?
I remember back in 2013 where it was where the first advertisement that the Germany needed nurses was first released. I applied already, but unfortunately I wasn't shortlisted in the first batch of passers. But on the, I guess on the third or fourth batch in 2016, I was called and I took this interview. I passed the interview, and then after that, we were endorsed to an employer, and I also passed the interview from the employer. And while doing this, we were taking an intensive language training program, which took us like 6 months to 8 months, I guess. And for us to be able to fly here, we have to pass the B1 exam or the B1 level. So I passed it. I flew to Germany, and then I continued learning the language through their program there, and it was pure German. And so I passed the B2 level, and then from there, that's the time we could take the recognition exams. There are different kinds of exam. It could be written, it could be oral exam, it could be practical exam. But the hard part about that is that we have to speak in German. So the German language, speaking of the language, it's hard, really hard, very challenging, but it's doable.
So the first language here in New Zealand is English. So it's very easy to communicate with people, with doctors, with patients. And before I came here, I was actually a nurse in Ireland. So before practicing, you actually need to be registered here. And in order for you to be a registered nurse here, you need to do a bridging program, or they called it a competency assessment program. But fortunately, they granted me direct registration because I was a nurse in Ireland. So if you are a nurse in the UK, in Ireland, in Singapore, in the US, or in Canada, New Zealand Nursing Council would actually give you direct registration if you have a proof or enough experience to satisfy that you're competent enough to be a nurse here.
In order for you to qualify of being a nurse here, aside from being a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Nursing, you just need to take 2 examinations. That will be the NCLEX and the IELTS exam. For the NCLEX, waited for my eligibility for 3 months, applied through Northern Mariana Islands. Also, you need to take the English examination because that's the language, of course. You need an overall band score of 6.5 with the speaking score of 7.
I've been here in New Zealand for about 8 months, and I'm an orthopedic nurse. And I'm actually enjoying my job because I actually have time to have a conversation with my patients. And I think I'm giving them the standard care that they actually need. And I'm very confident that I'm able to finish my job properly. Kasi before, you guys would know, yung mga nag-work sa public hospital na mamadali kayo or alam nyo may mga hindi kayo nagawa after the shift. But here, I'm very happy naman. Well-staffed naman kadalasan. Siyempre minsan pag may nag-leave or may nag-absent unexpectedly, of course, you'll be understaffed. But most of the times, well-staffed kami.
I've been a nurse here in Germany for almost 3 years now. I am working in a university hospital here in Freiburg, Germany, neurosurgery department. And so far, I'm very satisfied. I'm very happy with my workplace. We carry out doctor's orders. But here in Germany, we are more focused on the body washing, assisting patients to stand up. What makes it difficult is the language. So you have to talk the whole time in German because in Germany, hindi masyado marurunong sila lahat mag-English. But everything else, chicken.
So when I started in the NHS, I worked in the wards. Dito po, 1:6 normal kong hawak in the day, and then in the evening, 1:12 pwede, magdoble yan. Pero at both instances, meron kang healthcare assistant to help you, assist you sa pagbigay ng care sa kliyente. Ngayon po, pag NHS, kailangan medyo on the go ka, involved ka sa care kasi nga total care, and dito matcha-challenge yung talagang nursing training mo, which is I think is very good. After that, nag-increase yung pagiging hands-on ko kasi I moved up to HDU for a while, mga 3 years po yun. After that po, I went into a private clinic, a private endoscopy clinic in London. And then now, ito na po ang trabaho ko ngayon. I work for as a nurse examiner for insurance. Napakaganda po ng avenues natin to work here in the United Kingdom.
I've been here for 10 months now. The job is challenging, of course, because in a nursing home, we don't have a nurse-patient ratio. The ratio that I have right now is 1:50 plus patients, especially when you're a night nurse, you're the only nurse at night. So it will be different if you're working as a day shift, be different in a hospital setting because they're following the ratio like 1:5. Even if you have a lot of patients in a nursing home, that is manageable because you have CNAs that can help you. You have LPNs. The patients are more stable and the work is already a routine.
What do I do as a nurse? So, i-compare ko na lang siya ngayon sa work ko as an emergency nurse, no? It's very, very stressful, but it's very, very fulfilling. It's because you're trying to help people na they're very sick, especially in emerge, right? They come to emerge to dugo, balibuto, tuwing papasok ko sa work ko, ano bang next na makikita kong pasyente, may gunshot wound ba, or yung tipo bang magko-code na, mapupunta ba sa resuscitation room. So, here, overall, as a registered nurse emergency, we do everything. So, blood transfusion, basta lahat. It's really, it's broad, and nakaka-stress. Yun lang masasabi ko. As in, siguro pag in-elaborate ko na to ng bonggang-bongga is mahahaba na yung video. So, I need to cut this one. Kasi hindi ako titigil ng kakasalita dito. So, yun na yun, best.
I started working April 2018. Work muna ako na nasa part-time due to care arrangement issues. Nag-resign din ako dun sa first job ko. Thankfully, I was just recently hired. Newbie pa rin ako, so I'm still starting my working journey. Currently, full-time nurse, cath lab facility. With regards to workload, personally, as compared to Philippines and Singapore, I feel na medyo mas light workload ko sa Australia. Siyempre, that's my personal opinion lang. And other nurses may have different views as well. Ding iba't ibang adjustments, especially kapag nagsa-start ka na. Yung routine, being aware of the Australian healthcare system, like yung language. Parang mga times na hindi ko maintindihan yung mga sinasabi nila or yung mga terms nila. And, ayun, nag-ano lang ako, pardon? Tanong lang ako ng tanong. Which is okay lang naman kasi tayo kasi sa Philippines, sanay tayo na American accent.
Alright, so how much does a nurse in Germany earn? So there's no difference if you're a Filipino nurse or a German nurse or other foreign nurse, okay? We earn the same, but it could differ from the state to state or hospital to hospital. But just to give you a range, probably in peso, around 150 to 200. And it could increase then if you stay in the same hospital and then every year you get an increase.
So I live here on a low cost of living in a small town here in North Dakota, and my salary ranges from 180,000 to 200,000 pesos net pay. And take note, guys, I'm a night shift nurse and I do work every weekends. So your salary will be different if you're or in a state that has a higher cost of living. Pay every weekends is higher compared to the regular weekdays. Take note also, guys, that you have a lot of bills that you need to pay monthly.
Depende kung anong level of nurse ka na. Kasi nag-work ako sa Philippines ng 5 years and then another 5 years sa Singapore. Credit naman yung total working experience ko. Nababayaran naman ako ng tama. Pero you can check sa payscale.com. Ang range is about $26 to $42. Hourly naman yung rate dito. Hindi pa rin sa facility kasi minsan nagbibigay pa rin sila ng mas mataas dun sa range ng payscale.com. Iba rin yung weekend rate, iba rin yung overtime rate, additional fees din yun. Of course, taking into consideration the tax as well. More or less mga 30% yung tax, and malaki talaga yung tax dito.
So guys, how much do I earn as a nurse, as a registered nurse dito sa may Calgary, Alberta? As of my last paycheck, yung kinsenas ko is inabot ako ng 3,200. That's net. So, as of my last paycheck, ang gross is 84,786. Sorry, binabasa ko dito sa my computer screen. Sa Philippine peso, umaabot siya ng 280 to 360,000 per month.
About my salary, I'm not yet that comfortable to share with you guys my exact salary, but I can share with you how much a fresh grad or a nurse with 1 year experience would earn. So they would probably earn about 1.6 million pesos here annually. So hindi pa deducted yung taxes and cost of living. If you have like 5 years experience in the Philippines or in Saudi or in the Middle East, they would actually consider it. So it's a good place to work here in New Zealand.
So on the average, around pagdating nila dito, it's about 23,000 pounds ang entry ng isang nurse dito. 23,000 pounds in a year. Kung i-convert ko siya sa peso, that's around 1.4, maybe 1.5 million pesos, depende sa exchange rate. Ano?
So what are the employment benefits? Working hours per week, maternity, sick pay, overtime. So, as a PR in Canada, as a permanent resident in Canada, and if you're a citizen, health is free. Kasi sagot lahat ng government yun. Ang overtime, that's times 2 ng sahod mo. So, for example, kumikita ka ngayon ng $40 per week. $40 per hour. So, kailangan babayaran sa $80 per hour na pag overtime ka. So, yung shift differentials, meron kaming tinatawag dito. Yung evening shift, pag nagtrabaho ka, that's additional $2.75 per hour. And then night shift, pag nagtrabaho ka, that's additional $5 per hour. And then pag nagtrabaho ka ng weekends, $3.25.
Yes, we do have a lot. We do have benefits, of course. Health insurance, dental, vision insurance. We have paid time off, PTO or leaves. Also, paid sick leaves. We do have what they term as 401k or the retirement plan. Definitely, there are overtime pay, holiday pay, night differential, and evening shift also has differential pay.
Number 1 is healthcare. Healthcare po sa the United Kingdom is free through the NHS. Second naman po on our list is the annual leave. Annually, at least sa NHS, 7 weeks po yan. Entitled kang gamitin within 1 year. Maganda rin pong benefit dito sa UK is the sick leave. Ang sick leave po dito, umaabot ng 6 months. Then we move on to maternity leave. Ang maternity leave po dito, umaabot hanggang 12 full months. Okay?
What I love about working here in Germany is that, like for example, the benefits are really nice. Now, for the pension, if we get old and we want to, retire, we will get money. And for example, we get sick, we need to go to the hospital, a procedure must be done, we are covered. Another benefit is, for example, you're a mom, you're a parent, and you have children, and then they can go to school for free. Vacation leave, we get 30 days leaves for our vacation that is paid. For sick leaves, we get paid sick leaves as well. Night shifts, we have night differentials. Overtimes, either it will depend on the employer. Either they will pay for that or you can get extra day offs for overtime.
So there are lots of benefits in our company. If you reach your 2nd year anniversary, they would actually pay half of your health insurance if you would like to get a health insurance. But cover ka naman dito ng government if you get ill or sick or you get into an accident. It's free. Sick pay, we do get 10 paid sick leave every year. Annual leave would be around 6 weeks per year. And you will get extra leave if you do a lot of night and afternoon shifts. If you work on a holiday, you'll get a lieu day. And maternity leave, I'm not really familiar with the maternity leave here because I'm not gonna benefit from it. But overtime, you would be paid twice of your hourly rate. So if you're like earning $30 per hour, you will earn $60 per hour. Pero syempre may tax pa, so malaking mababawas.
Normally, ang working hours is 38 hours per week. May times din na kailangan mag-overtime. Other hospitals na merong options na yung overtime mo is either isasama sa sweldo mo or time in lieu, additional hours for leave. Of course, you are entitled to an annual leave. Leave is accrued. You earn yun depende na sa number of hours na pinasok. Entitled to sick leave. Kung may sakit yung family member, you can opt to be on leave and file a carer's leave. Maternity, medyo wala pa akong idea kasi hindi pa namin nagagamit.
Work-life balance, definitely there is. Because in my case, I only work 3 12-hour shifts in a week. So I'm getting 4 days off. So you can definitely travel to other states. However, if you choose to travel by land, it will be a long drive. And I can still hang out with friends, to whatever I'd like to do. Yeah, and I can vlog my experiences here too. So I do have work-life balance.
The work-life balance here is good. As I've mentioned before, you have 6 weeks annual leave and you'll have more leave if you do a lot of shifts, night shifts. But traveling is not as good as Europe because New Zealand is very isolated and the plane ticket would be expensive just traveling outside the country. But if you will travel around New Zealand, it would be cheap and there's a lot of things to see. There's mountain ranges, beaches, white or black. It's just far away from other countries, but it's near the Philippines, so it's good.
May tinatawag na long shopping. Mga malls ay open until 9 p.m. Otherwise, the rest of the days, until 5 p.m. lang. For us, sa family namin, we appreciate yung ganun kasi parang you tend to have more family time. Di ka na magtatambay sa mall. Ang option mo is to have dinner with the family. Like in the Philippines, family-oriented din sila. Oh! Oh my! Love you! Ang maganda din dito sa Australia is they promote outdoor activities. Free yung mga parks, free yung mga beach. You can just bring food and libre na yung pupuntahan mo.
Karamihan po ng mga Pilipino umuwi sa Pilipinas annually dahil nga meron silang 3 to 4 weeks na hindi nila ginagamit, rin-reserve nila sa ganon. So marami kang leave. Natapos mo na yung 3 or 4 weeks mo sa Pilipinas, mayroon ka pang isa or 2 linggo. Napakadaming pwede mong gawin. If you want to stay local, ang United Kingdom is a very beautiful country. In fact, you can cross England, punta ka ng Scotland if you want to, punta ka ng Wales, punta ka ng Northern Ireland. Lahat yan, they have their own charms and their own beauty. But, kung gusto mo naman mag-abroad, pumunta ng Europe, Amsterdam is an hour away. Paris, France is an hour away. Gusto mo mas malayo ng konti, Spain, Portugal, 2 to 3 hours. Italy is not that far as well. So, maraming pwedeng puntahan.
Okay, talking about work-life balance, nako, yan ang pinaka-favorite ko talaga dito sa Germany. Super favorite ko. Because I can really attest and tell you that the work-life balance here in Germany is really felt. Even if I just have like 3 days off, I can go and travel to wherever I want within Europe or even outside Europe because we have a very good visa na I can, even if I just have 1 day off, I can go to Switzerland and just take the bus and go to Switzerland and take pictures there. If I want to go to the Philippines, I take my 1 month off in the Philippines. And if I have 7 days off, I just go to Belgium. Diba? Parang saya, travel is life.
That's a very hard question actually. But I would say at the age of 31, I was able to fulfill my goal. Nakabili na ako ng bahay on my own. It's a brand new house. Nagawa ko na yung gusto ko. I'm a vlogger. Ito na yung gusto ko eh. Dati pinapangarap ko na maging vlogger. And I have my own car. My parents are here. I have my own family. I have my partner. I have my puppies. I try to have time with my family. We try to go out, stroll sa mall, we try to watch movie together. Pag wala namang magandang movie, we try to watch together films sa may bahay. And yeah.
Salamat kayo sa pagpapanood. If you want to know more about Germany, the life there of nurses, if you want to know more about me, just follow me on my YouTube channel. That's Carcy Viola, and also on my Instagram, that's carcy.viola. Thank you. Ciao.
Hi, Carcy here. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel.